Of course, we remember Oscar from The Office. But what about everyone else? Turns out we've seen pretty much every employee of the Toledo Truth-Teller before. Sabrina Impacciatore plays managing editor Esmeralda Grande in the series. While she might not be totally recognizable to American audiences just yet, the actor is well known in her native Italy. She's been working steadily since the late 90s. She was nominated for the David di Donatello for Best Supporting Actress Award twice in the 2000s, for 2006's Napoleon and Me and 2007's Miss F. Impacciatore has also shown up in several Italian TV series over the years, including an episode of Murderous Women and a leading role in The Immature, the series. But it wouldn't be until 2022 when English-speaking audiences were fully able to appreciate Impacciatore's talent. That's the year she landed the role of hotel manager Valentina in HBO's The White Lotus.
I mean, I'm impressed that you're even here.
Why are you impressed?
It's a long trip from Los Angeles, and you're quite old, no?
Impacciatore was nominated for an Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series Emmy for the role. Most recently, in 2025, she appeared as Elena in the prime action thriller G20. Domhnall Gleeson plays Ned Sampson, the new editor-in-chief of the Toledo Truth-Teller. Irish-born Gleeson has been acting since his teens, but his big breakthrough came in 2010 when he landed the role of Bill Weasley in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. He reprised the role for Deathly Hallows Part 2 the following year, before moving into the romance sphere. He played Levin in the 2012 adaptation of Anna Karenina, and then proved himself to be leading man material with the time travel rom-com About Time.
Would it be very wrong if I asked you for your number?
No.
Sci-fi fans will also recognize Gleeson from a number of projects. He appeared in a Season 2 episode of Black Mirror as Ash, a young man killed in a car accident. He had a leading role in 2014's Ex Machina, and most famously, he played General Hux in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Gleeson has been keeping himself busy in recent years with several TV projects, including The Patient, White House Plumbers, and Allison Jack. Relative newcomer Chelsea Frei stars as Mare Pritti, a local journalist. And while her resume is relatively short, the NYU acting graduate has a diverse history. In 2016, she made her first serious screen appearance in the second season of The Mind of a Murderer, before going on to co-star in the YouTube single-season series Sideswiped. She also had a starring role in the comedic short series Toymakers and the two-season Fox comedy The Moodies, but not before taking the starring role as the title character in the Lifetime drama Victoria Gotti, My Father's Daughter. After that, it was another regular role in The Cleaning Lady, a tense Fox drama about a mob surgeon, and a handful of episodes of the Fox workplace comedy Animal Control. The Paper will be her most visible role to date. Melvin Gregg plays Detrick Moore, a man selling ads for the struggling newspaper, who also pulls double duty as an unqualified volunteer reporter. Gregg is from a crop of modern actors who first found their success online.
I've tweeted.
You've tweeted?
In Gregg's case, he'd amassed 7 million Vine fans before the platform began to collapse in late 2016. By that time, he'd already seamlessly transitioned into TV and movie work. And while Sharknado 3, Oh Hell No, isn't a prestigious entry into his resume, it's definitely something that a lot of people watched. Maybe the most notable thing Gregg has appeared in is another mockumentary, the second season of American Vandal, a Netflix series about a school suffering from a series of poop-related pranks. He's also shown up in the FX series Snowfall and in the main cast of Hulu's 9 Perfect Strangers. You may have also seen him in the well-received Netflix sports drama High Flying Bird. British actor and comedian Gbemisola Ikumelo plays Adelola, an accountant who works under Oscar. Ikumelo has been acting since the mid-2000s and has spent much of her career on the small screen, often in single-episode appearances on shows like One Night, BBC Comedy Feeds, and Mandy. In 2015, she took a break from comedy to show up in 2 episodes of the BBC drama Broadchurch. Meanwhile, Netflix fans might recognize Ikumelo from a Season 2 episode of Sex Education. In 2018, she starred in and wrote several episodes of the sketch comedy Famalam. She was nominated twice for the BAFTA TV Award for Female Performance in a Comedy Program for her role in the series. In 2022, she landed a leading role in Amazon Prime's A League of Their Own as Clarence Morgan.
Oh my gosh, Cheryl, thank God! Cheryl's here! Good to see you!
Dumb as a rock.
And in 2023, she starred as Dom in the BBC comedy Black Ops, for which she won the BAFTA TV Award for Female Performance in a Comedy Program in 2024. Alex Edelman has the rare distinction of being the guy who opened the first comedy club ever in Jerusalem. But that's not why you've probably seen him. Here, he stars as Adam Cooper, the paper's accountant and another staff member drafted into becoming a reporter. He's also credited as one of the writers of the paper, and has previously written for series like The Great Indoors. And while he has limited appearances on the screen, he already has a successful career in comedy, having won a special Tony for his Broadway comedy show Just for Us, and an Emmy for the comedy special of the same name. You probably won't recognize him from the 2011 comedy short Amateurs, or in a small role in the 2024 Netflix movie Unfrosted, a Jerry Seinfeld comedy about the cereal rivalry between Post and Kellogg's that nobody noticed. He also had a giant apple over his head. Edelman joins the tradition of series writers also appearing on-screen in core roles. Maybe you even saw him on a list of Time's 100 most influential people of 2024, or on Anna Kendrick's arm at an event, or a creepy paparazzi shot at a farmer's market. Ramona Young plays Nicole Lee, one of the paper's handful of reporters.
Good.
This is weird. Maybe we should just have a real meeting.
If you're into sci-fi stuff, you're probably familiar with her work, especially her role as Kaya in Z Nation. Who can forget her zombie rap? She also played Mona in DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
My name's Mona, by the way. Just kind of like Mona Lisa without the Lisa, so it's just Mona.
Outside of the sci-fi realm, you might also know her from Mindy Kaling's show Never Have I Ever, which is loosely based on the Office star's childhood. Though it doesn't look like Kaling has anything to do with this Office spinoff, it's still interesting that she's connected to Young. Maybe she put in a good word for her. Tim Key plays Ken Davies, a business strategist for the paper. As a poet, screenwriter, actor, and comedian, Key's career credits are unsurprisingly eclectic. After becoming a member of the Footlights, a Cambridge comedy troupe, he made his first stage appearance in a production of Far Too Happy in 2001. This ultimately won him the Edinburgh Comedy Award for Best Newcomer. He won the same award in 2009 for his solo poetry show, The Slutcracker. These are only just a few of his many stage credits. As for television, he's appeared in numerous shows over the years. One you might recognize him from is Mid-Morning Matters with Alan Partridge, in which he plays Partridge's sidekick, Simon.
Howdy.
So yeah, bigger role, more responsibility.
Yes, indeed. Finally got that promotion, Ma.
You also might know him from Gap Year, Inside Number 9, and The Witchfinder, among numerous others. He's done a small bit of film work as well, appearing in movies like Alpha Papa, Mickey 17, See How They Run, and The Ballad of Wallace Island. The latter is based on the award-winning short film, The One and Only Herb Maguire Plays Wallace Island, which Key wrote and starred in alongside Tom Basden back in 2007. And last but not least, Oscar Nunez plays Oscar Martinez, head accountant for the paper. Unless you're one of the 5 people on planet Earth who hasn't seen The Office, you're very well acquainted with this character, a role he is actually reprising for the paper.
Not again. I'm not agreeing to any of this.
Turns out Oscar left Dunder Mifflin and landed on his feet at the Toledo Truth-Teller. And it looks like he has no hope of moving on from the shenanigans he constantly had to deal with in Scranton. Nunez started his career by acting in comedy theater troupes, including the Groundlings in Los Angeles back in the 90s. He broke into the mainstream in the early 2000s by starring in numerous TV shows, including Curb Your Enthusiasm, Malcolm in the Middle, and Reno 911.
She's female. The estrus. She's just feeling frisky, that's all.
After his tenure on The Office, he went on to make a wide range of guest appearances in shows like Bob's Burgers, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, New Girl, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Shameless, to name just a few.
I never get a shot at cases with a payoff. This is my chance. This is our chance.
Beyond that, he appeared in numerous films over the years as well. Some of these include The Proposal, Baywatch, and The Long Game.